Well, hello YouTube! In this tutorial, as I promised, we will learn how to simplify our lives when we are dealing with if statements. Because this is a little bit too much. If this, then if that, then and so on and so on. So is there any way to create some kind of a backup alternative like failover option using something else in JavaScript? Yes, we will use else. So let's delete this and I will hard code one example here. So if number 50 equals number 50, and this is the case, I will print on a screen document write they are same. Okay, so we have just one if here, they are same. And now we will use else, and inside of curly brackets we will have that backup option, okay, that will be activated if this thing is not correct. Okay, so let's say alert, and we will say they are different. Okay, refresh, and there you go. Now let's change those things, our hard-coded numbers, and then this thing will be activated. There you go. So when you have backup option, that basically means that only one thing in a specific amount of time can work. There is no reason for backup if primary operation will work fine. So else for majority of people will be something where they will put those backup options. You know, that can be anything. It can be custom code here, hard-coded stuff, it can be functions, you can call other programs, other programming languages, using different inputs and outputs and so on. I mean, yeah, it depends what you're doing, but you probably get the point. So if you don't like too many ifs, you will use else as a backup. So let's create here something that is not hard-coded too much, like a var global variable equals 100, and then if glob var equals 1000, we'll say document write number equal to 1000. And this is one option. There cannot be any other options. Only we can have backup like else. So else, if this is not correct, okay, then something other must be activated basically. And we'll say again document write they are different. And now when I refresh this, of course they are different because this number from reality is different than the number in check. And now if we have same numbers, then this piece of code can be activated. It must be activated basically. So there cannot be both of those things activated in the same time. Okay, so yeah, that's a really simple tutorial. So let me see what else can we do. Right, so let's create functions here that will be substitution for these operations. Because yeah, you can in your checks, when they are fine or not, you can call corresponding functions. So let's put this into function, dedicated function. For example, function same. And we will just hard code this operation. Okay, and then function not same or different, and no parameters here. We will just say they are different. Okay, and now we will delete these things, and here we will call function same. Okay, don't forget normal brackets and semicolon, and down there as a backup we will just say different. Don't forget semicolon. And now you will get totally same stuff. But you have separated your code in let's say levels or layers. It depends, it depends what you're doing, how you wanna your code to look like. It depends, are you totally newbie in JavaScript, or if you have a little bit experience from other programming languages. So yeah, your approach will be different. Sometimes you will think that JavaScript code is messy compared to your primary programming language, but this is something you can use. So if you're confused, if you're a total beginner, then you don't need to torture yourself with those functions. Well, I suppose that you already know this, but if the amount of code is kind of confusing, then you can just practice with this hard-coded stuff. Right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, sorry. Thank you for watching, thank you for support and subscription, and see you next tutorial.